Good evening. Thank you for being here this evening. Good evening. Turn down our Christmas music. So welcome. We've got people still showing up. Hello. Welcome, Karen. Glad to see everybody here tonight. I didn't think I would be able to make this one work, but at the last minute I did, and I figured whoever would be able to make it would show up, and we would still have the recording to play later. So I am just delighted to be here always because I love doing these meditations. And what a beautiful time to be reflective as we enter into the Christmas weekend and then the following week and transition out of what has been quite the amazing and challenging and triumphant in many ways year for all of us. So we're going to have this meditation the way that we have been presenting it in the last 6 months. And we use a beautiful deck of cards called the Earth Magic cards. And we will draw one card, and then we use that card to guide how we then journey through our meditation and use it as kind of our touchstone for the meditation. So with that in mind, we're going to draw. And so what I do is I shuffle the cards in front of you. And then if you would like to hold up your hands and just add your energy, I will then take the top card. And so that you can see that I'm just taking the top, I'm not reaching through the center. This is really the card that we have all chosen with our energy, and it's the one that ended up on top after the shuffle. So I'm going to start now. And if you just want to either close your eyes or add your energy to the cards as I shuffle. I'm not a great shuffler, but we move the cards around. All right. Okay, so our top card, our card for this evening's meditation is, oh my, this is beautiful. So our card is Wind Activation. And I'm going to put the card down in a little area and switch camera so that you can take a look at it as I discuss the card. Get a little idea of what it looks like. So we've got this beautiful card. We've got the wind that is blowing heavily down onto what is below it and causing quite a stir as wind does. So it's the card of activation. Again, we seem to draw the most appropriate cards for this time. And we know now that as we transition from one year to the next, as we've had the auspicious celestial events happening over the last couple of days through the winter solstice, we know now that an activation is taking place as we speak, as we meditate, as we move forward. And that activation is one that means that we will be engaged and involved in the outcome and the unfolding of our own lives as much as we choose to be. Just like the wind has its impact on everything that it touches, causing waves or blowing leaves or blowing of anything through the air, so are we being encouraged to be activated ourselves by what is around us and allowing ourselves to go into the flow of those breezes. So let's see what we have to say about wind and activation. And so just gaze at the card and listen to the words activation, wind. The various currents of air that circulate on our planet can be gentle enough to tickle the hairs on our arms or so fierce that they destroy man-made structures, as well as trees and other vegetation. Wind moves the air to circulate the atmosphere and keep it from becoming stagnant. When there's no movement, the atmosphere feels somehow heavier. Gentle breezes help cool the land and pollinate flowers, whereas more tempestuous winds can snap tree branches off and stir something deeply within us. More violent winds can create temporary chaos with their ferocity. No matter the degree of intensity, wind will activate us. In this image, the breath of the god of wind stirs the sea and rearranges the sky. As this occurs, the weather shifts. The effects, even in this small area, send ripples throughout, blending and dancing with the water and the sky. It activates the atmosphere and the world feels more alive when there is wind. The lethargy you feel is the result of a lack of activation. In other words, something that stirs your senses. This could be anything from walking outdoors, feeling the breeze on your body, or inhaling the different aromas that nature herself provides. Or it could be finding the pleasure in a warm bath that helps you release the tension and stress from your mind and body. Music may activate your hearing, which sparks the pleasure centers in your brain. Art may activate your emotional responses. The touch of another human may activate a deep need to be physically held in some manner once again. Now is the time for action. Engage in some activity and be fully present so that you forget about your surroundings and enter into that timeless and multidimensional experience of union with the focus of your creative attention. Let your physical body be active. Movement alone, whether quietly dancing by yourself or hiking up that hill over yonder, will require you to be as present as possible in your body. Enjoy. And so before we move on into our meditation, once again, we are reminded that we often cannot control the actions that happen to us, but we certainly can affect the responses that we have to those actions. And in this very card, I think we see exactly what the world has been living, what we have been living over the last year. Many things have happened to us. Many we cannot control, and yet we have the opportunity to recreate those experiences, to create something new from those experiences, to build new life out of life that has transitioned. And so I encourage us now to imagine and to reflect on all of the ways that we have been impacted by something exterior to us, like the coronavirus, like the economy, like anything else that has happened as a result of actions this year. And then imagine and reflect on the ways that we have actually transcended those actions, that we have dealt with those actions in any way, small or big, magnificent, sublime, or minimal and quiet and serene. Any action we take, whether it's a thought or whether it is a meditation that we decide an intention for, helps shift that which is affecting us. We are able to control how we respond to how the wind, metaphorically, blows us and uproots us gently or tempestuously, as the card said. So let's just take a moment then to relax and to enter into meditation for this evening. And so if you haven't turned off your video, thank you all. And if you haven't turned off your sound and muted yourself, if you could do that also. And we're going to start by relaxing ourselves, relaxing our body, stepping out of the hustle and bustle of the week, or perhaps we are stressed from having to get things done in time to relax for the holiday. But We just want to relax and claim these moments for ourselves. And as we listen to the tones of our bowls, we just want to allow them to carry us deeper and deeper into ourselves. And as we listen to the tone, we become aware of how the breath that we are breathing is entering our body consciously, deliberately, fully. We breathe in through our nose, filling our entire body with oxygen. We breathe out through our mouth. And so just pay attention for a few moments to that breath coming in at your own pace and coming out. In and out. In and out. And with each breath, we become more and more relaxed in our bodies and more aware in our consciousness. More and more relaxed. And for today, we feel that relaxation taking effect all at once. Rather than feel that relaxation move up through our body, we suddenly feel it completely released into the ether around us as we allow our breath to anchor us to the earth plane. Our spirits have been free to fly and roam, free like the currents of air, blown by the wind. And tonight, as we listen to the sound and the tones and the ringing of the bowls, we're going to allow ourselves to be taken and drawn. We're going to allow ourselves to be blown by the sounds into the air around us, sometimes swiftly, sometimes gently. And as we do, we're just going to reflect on the last few months, or perhaps even the last year, of all of the circumstances that have happened to us, and all of the ways that we chose to respond. And we're going to be gentle on ourselves as we blow through, perhaps stopping at some of those spaces or circumstances, those spaces where we had to choose perhaps something difficult or something easy or something dramatic. But this journey tonight will be self-guided with your receiving of the sounds in your spirit to guide you where you need to go, to reflect on what you need or want to reflect on. And I will just allow you to float where you need to, and I will see you. I will sense you on the other side. Just float and reflect. And as the tone fades away, we feel the essence of that part of us that is the wind just blowing gently and floating and floating. And we allow ourselves just a few moments in the silence, wherever we are, allowing any ambient noise around us to just be present. Stillness comes from within. And so whatever is happening around us now, the action that we take is to remain still within. Part of that stillness is once again becoming aware of the breath that has anchored us in our bodies as we inhale and exhale. Just find ourselves breathing naturally and fully, regeneratively, restoratively. Our reflections on the breeze, our reflections in the wind have revealed to us this evening our intentions, our awareness, and our opportunities and possibilities as we move and transition and evolve from the body that we are today into the body we are tomorrow. From the knowledge that we have today to the knowledge we have tomorrow. From the consciousness that we're aware of today to the consciousness that we are aware of tomorrow. And in the moments after tomorrow, and in the days and months and years. We're always activated, but this evening, we know we have chosen to activate. And empowered by this choice, we now choose to activate again into our bodies fully. And to do that, we'll just take 3 deep breaths. We will keep our eyes closed until the third one, and we'll exhale quickly. So let's inhale and exhale quickly. Again, inhale and exhale quickly. And one more deep breath, inhale and exhale quickly, and we can open our eyes and you can continue to relax. You don't even have to turn your video on. I do want to tell everyone, thank you so much for being here. And I wish everyone, both on this meditation in real time and those who may join us afterwards, for however long the meditation is there, to become a part of the magic of the season, to embrace the joy that is inherent in the holidays and in the time to come. Remember, we have days left in this year, and let's enjoy them and love them and be the best that we can be in them always. so that we can embrace the years to come and everything that we must be activated for. So thank you. Good night. Be well. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and Happy New Year.